I guess I gotta spill some tea, right? There is this big missing piece that I've just not really talked about too much. I think I've hinted at it here and there, but I haven't really dove in deep, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, that's the question of the year, is what is wrong with me? And it's just boom, like combining, exploding together all at the same time. Am I really cold? I am a little bit cold. We don't like that. Sis is a little chilly. Oh my goodness, that's the question of the year, is what is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with me. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, baby. Kaboom! Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandy and I am a graphic designer and a health coach, and today I'm just talking to y'all. Y'all, stuff has been wild, okay? I don't even know where to begin. So stuff has just been wild, and so I'm just sitting here talking to the camera, and we're gonna see where this video goes, okay? I guess I gotta spill some tea, right? So if my face looks a little crazy, there's several reasons for that, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it in this video. But sis did a little bit of self-care today. I basically had a half day of work today, and so I took half of the day to go and get a facial. Never had one before, but sis is out here moisturized and feeling like a queen, okay? We interrupt this program to bring you a special announcement. Behold, my spa day facial experience. Let's do it. Sis is here and she's about to get her first facial. Never had one before. It was recommended to me, and so we will see. Here's the before. And I will be back on here to show you the after. So I will see y'all in about an hour, which will probably take like 2 seconds for you. So, bye. So this is my skin after my facial. I'm actually really happy. It feels great. It feels super clean, super moisturized. She even did a little shoulder and neck, a little chest massage and stuff with it. So I mean, pampered. This is great. I actually got a little bit of vitamin C serum to start using every morning. So yeah, my skin has always loved vitamin C, like serums and things that I've used, so I'm really excited to incorporate that as part of my skincare routine. My skincare routine is just very basic. I mean, I have exfoliating gloves that I use in the shower, so when I wash my face, I just kind of gently use those gloves when I'm washing my face in the shower, and with the steam and all that really helps. And then I just moisturize, and then I just put a sunscreen on top. And so that's pretty much my skincare routine. Adding the vitamin C serum I think is really going to help just with the brightening and the even skin tone and all that kind of stuff that I'm going for. So I'm excited that I have just one product to add. The woman who did my facial, she definitely said keep your simple skincare routine. You don't need a jillion products, but you do need like specific products that are gonna help you get the results that you want. So we're keeping the pores clear. Yeah, definitely see a difference, and I'm excited about that. She even did a little under eye treatment. So sis got hooked up today. Okay? Sis is excited. Skin is glowing, melanin is popping, and I am on my way back home to do some work and let this stuff continue to marinate throughout the day. So I will see y'all later. I'm not sure what's gonna come next in this video, so we'll see. But sis is feeling good. Sis is feeling like a queen right now. See you guys. So I had that done a little while ago and it was great. It was awesome. So yes to self-care. I had stuff I wanted to say and now I'm just confused. Oh yes, I need to spill the tea. Okay, so sis has been struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I've been definitely on point with making videos about topics that I'm really passionate about, things that I actually do in real life when it comes to like meal prepping and recipes and working out. Like y'all know the drill on this channel. Like we take care of ourselves on this channel, or at least we try, we do our best, right? So the videos I've been posting have been fun to make, they've been awesome. Editing is always long, but that's just the name of the game. So it's, I mean, overall, what I've been doing here on YouTube, I feel like has been true to who I am. But there is this big missing piece that I've just not really talked about too much. I think I've hinted at it here and there, but I haven't really dove in deep, you know what I'm saying? I think what I want to do today is I want to open up a little bit more to my now 700 subscribers, y'all. We hit 700 peeps who are now on the channel, and I got my employees over here. I should probably bring at least one of them over here, right? Because what kind of video would this be if I didn't have my employees in the video, right? Alright. Muffin volunteered as tribute. So we got 700 peeps here on the channel. I'm so thankful for each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting and just being awesome. Really, so glad you're here. If you find my videos helpful, feel free to share them. Feel free to go back and watch some of my older ones. I know that people are starting to do that too, so that's really cool to see. And obviously, I'm responding to y'all's comments because I'm just really grateful for everybody who's watching and reaching out. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that, because although we talk seriously here sometimes, there's always going to be shenanigans. I always like to keep things lighthearted and fun, and so if you're down for that, go ahead and subscribe, and I will give you an air high five. Okay, so now back to the topic. Sis has been struggling. So basically what I've been dealing with is just a lot of family stuff, a lot of personal stuff, and it's just boom, like combining, exploding together all at the same time. And so that's not fun. However, the way that I've been dealing with this is really trying to focus in on my self-care, really trying to focus in on not only what do I need, like obviously food, water, shelter, like we all need those things, but what does my soul need? Now, this video this video is kind of all over the place, but I promise you, it's very important, and it kind of ties in to the facial that I got done today. You know what I'm saying? Like it all loops in together. So, y'all, for the longest time, I have been the kind of person where I will just kind of put myself aside in certain areas instead of trying to take care of my whole self. So what are you talking about, Brandy? What does that even mean? So basically what I'm saying is, yes, I need to work out. Yes, I need to eat healthy. Yes, that makes me feel good. Yes, that is a form of self-care. But as far as like maybe spending a little extra time, money, or attention on myself, such as finding time for rest, finding time to just chillax and paint or do some kind of design work that's just for fun and not necessarily for my job, or something like getting a facial or getting my hair done or doing something, getting my nails done, you know, those are things that I've always said, oh, they're so unnecessary, like why spend the extra money or why waste the time doing stuff like that when you can just do it yourself. And it's like yes, obviously I do my own hair, do my own like skincare and stuff like that, but sometimes it is really important for me to focus on myself, to focus on rest and recovery instead of hitting it so hard all the time at the gym. And that's something that I struggle with. Like when it comes to gearing up and powering through and getting through things, like I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at just kind of going into fight or flight mode when I need to in those areas and just getting stuff done. But then when it comes down to rest and digest and chillax and just have a day off, it's almost harder for me to get into that state of mind and to really prepare my body to just chill. And this is something that I'm actually learning in counseling, which is another form of self-care that I feel like people struggle with. I think it's gotten better over the years where counseling or needing a therapist or something like that is a little bit more normalized in society. But still, I can still see the stigma where some people will say like, oh, why are you doing that? Or what's going on? What makes you think that, you know, you need a therapist? Or what makes you think you need a counselor? Like, there are still people out there who like just don't get it. And it's like, we are not meant to do life alone. And you can have 12 people in your household and still feel like you're alone. Like you can be in a relationship and still feel like you're alone. You can have a really good view and perspective of yourself and still feel alone, because if you don't have some way of communicating in a healthy way with a healthy person, then that's a form of self-care that we as humans need. Like we were made for community. We were made for relationship and friendships and things like that. And when we don't have that, stuff can get crazy right quick. And so counseling is just another form of self-care where you can have that time, you can have that attention from someone else. And it's like, oh, I gotta pay for that. And well, yeah, I mean, it is a profession. Somebody is providing a service. Like you wouldn't expect anybody to provide you a professional service for free. And so a counselor, yes, obviously they are trained in what they do and how to handle things, and yeah, of course you would need to pay for that. So it's just something that I feel like is really important. And if you're not somebody who needs a counselor, or maybe you need a counselor and you need to discover some other forms of self-care, I just feel like that's really important, because I think part of the reason why I've been struggling a lot is just because I started to feel like, especially over the past few years, I started to feel like I don't even know what I like anymore outside of working out and being a health coach, and in general just loving art and loving creativity in general. Those things I do love, but specifically I felt like there were just things that were missing. And so I started doing YouTube, and I started learning video editing, and I started learning how to do scripts and come up with ideas and involving the babies and stuff like that. So over the past few years, I really have been trying to do a better job at just refining the things in my life that I want to grow, taking care of myself in the way that I need to be taken care of. And that includes counseling, that includes YouTube, that includes me diving into making more fun, new, healthy recipes. Like that includes a lot of things. And that also includes sharing part of what I know with all the peeps, like with all of you guys. Like this is a community that I really want to build here on YouTube. And I know that there are tons of communities out there and whatnot and whatever, and that's fine. But what I really want to focus on is full body wellness. And I knew from even before this year, even from a few years ago, like I was saying, I knew that I was not fully well. And it actually started to make me mad, because it's like I work so hard on my physique, I work so hard on being healthy, I work so hard on making sure that my diet is right, making sure that you know, I'm not being too rigid, but I'm not being too wild and crazy with it. Like, try to find a balance in everything. And I feel like I honed in so much on those two areas that when it comes to like my mental and emotional health, I kind of neglected myself in that. And I neglected the things that I needed mentally and emotionally without even really realizing it, because I was so honed in on these other areas. And so it's like now 2023, listen, okay, 2023 sis is not playing, okay? I'm gonna continue to take care of myself, obviously, when it comes to my nutrition and it comes to my physical health and my fitness, but sis is adding some layers to that. Okay, so this is adding some layers of self-care. I've got some exciting things. I hope they're exciting, a little bit terrifying, but there is gonna be another oh man, there's gonna be another journey that I'm gonna start coming up on this channel, so y'all are not gonna want to miss that. I'm not sure if it's gonna start next week. I'm definitely gonna start filming for it next week because everything kind of takes off next week, and it's gonna be a wild ride. I can already tell. I had to do some consultations and things over the past week actually, and yeah, so this new journey that I'm about to be on, and I'm interested to hear what you guys think it is. So if you guys want to guess the next journey that I'm a little terrified about, but the next journey that I'm about to go on, then drop a comment down below, because I feel like you guys are gonna say some funny stuff. So guess what journey I'm about to go on. Go ahead and just throw it in the comments, because I really want to see what you guys are thinking. But filming definitely starts next week, but again, depending on when stuff happens, then yeah, I will release that video then. So ooh, the mystery, right? Right? Sis is being all suspect and mysterious. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all, now's the time to subscribe, okay? Okay. Okay? What am I talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about self-care, okay? And I know part of this channel so far has been partially like health and wellness and food and recipes and stuff like that, and another part has really kind of been around that mental and emotional side of things. And so I'm going to continue to do that, but it might be a little bit more personal. I don't know if y'all are up for that. I don't know if you guys just don't care. Like, I'm pretty irrelevant on the internet, so I don't know if you guys just don't care, but I just feel like it'll be good for me to connect with people a little bit more just by sharing personal stories. And those are things that I've kind of been doing on my own. Like, those are things I've been doing kind of behind the scenes. Is like, I have a best friend, hey girl, who I talk to almost every day. I mean, we talk several times a week. Lately it's just been almost every day, because she really is so supportive of me, and I try to support her however I can. And so just again, like, me building this community and just being surrounded by people who love me and care about me and who are praying for me and just doing things that are going to support that mental and emotional health that I'm trying to improve. And so my best friend, I have a small group, a brand new small group that I'm in, and so it's just so good to just be there and to just talk real. I mean, we talk real openly, and you know, emotions come out and things get said, and it's just like we love each other in all of that chaos and the things that are going on in our personal lives. And so I feel like all these things are happening in my life that I've kind of hinted at over in different videos, but I haven't directly addressed it. And so while I have all these things, these new and exciting things going on that are really improving and growing my mental and emotional health, I really want to share some of what I'm doing so that hopefully y'all then feel empowered to go out and to do some of this hard work. Because sometimes, like, feelings and stuff, like, it's either overwhelming and like you don't know what to do with your feelings, or it's almost like annoying, like, oh, why do I have to deal with feelings? Like, oh, like, so annoying, right? So either way, they can really, emotions or feelings and stuff, they can really hinder you from like doing what you want to do in life. And I mean, these are all things that we know. Like, we know that our emotions and like our demeanor and stuff like that can really hinder our progress in other areas of life. But these are the things that a lot of people are not willing to sort through. Like, if you completely hate yourself when you look in the mirror, you're not gonna want to go work out. I mean, there's mirrors everywhere in the gym. So if you don't accept and love yourself where you're at, there's really no way that you can truly improve yourself. And so the same concept applies to mental and emotional health and what I'm dealing with. If I continue to just power through everything and just plow through me needing a break or me needing rest or me needing to be safe and get toxic people out of my life, get out of this rut of work and no rest, of course I'm not going to be able to truly rest if I'm always amped up all the time. And so I'm really hitting the pause button, and I have been hitting the pause button over the past few months as much as I can. I do have my times where I'm on my grind and I refuse to stop, but I have been hitting the pause button a lot more. And I'll just be honest, like today I really did not want to record a video at all. Like, I just wanted to do my facial, get the rest of my work done, whatever I had to do, and then I really just wanted to kind of like not do anything after that. But as I was going through some of the footage that I had recorded throughout the past couple weeks and whatnot, I realized that I have really been doing a better job at taking care of myself. I have really hit the pause button more and more as time went on. There have been times where I've plowed through, because that's kind of like my mode of operating, but I've noticed how I've taken care of myself, like how I've really deliberately slowed down as much as I possibly can with where I'm at mentally and emotionally. And so although I'm not like in the worst possible emotional rut ever, there are times where it is really hard. I struggle with insomnia. I've been struggling with just feeling very depressed, like feeling very down sometimes, like random, even crying at random times. Like, when I say sis has been struggling, sis has been struggling, okay? Now, I haven't been diagnosed with anything like that, so that's why I say I feel depressed, because feeling depressed is very different from actually having a professional diagnose you with depression. So I haven't been diagnosed with anything, but I've definitely been feeling down, and some days it's like just kind of scary and I feel like I can't even get out of it. But those are the times where, when I feel like that, just practically speaking, this is what I do. I reach out to my community. Like, I have to have healthy, loving people in my life who I can reach out to, because there was one point in my life where I really did not have that, or I thought I didn't have that, and I just thought everybody's life is not this bad. Nobody's struggling with something this big, and there's nobody I can go to, and I just went into my downward spiral of oblivion, basically. And it wasn't true, and I knew this logically. Everybody's always going through something. Like, everybody's gonna have their own thing that they struggle with, and logically I knew this. But in the moment when my brain was in fight or flight mode, I could not put that rational thought together in my head, because I was just so emotionally taxed. I was so elevated, cortisol skyrocketed and all that stuff, and it was just a struggle. And it made everything a struggle. It made waking up, going to the gym a struggle. It made going to work a struggle. It made doing videos a struggle. Like, y'all, when I did that stuffed protein cookie recipe, I was having a terrible week, like an awful week. That was honestly, what would you say that was? That was honestly probably one of the worst weeks I've had so far this year. And sis still wanted some cookies though, like, I'm not gonna lie. Sis wanted those cookies, so sis went and made some cookies and felt better after that. You know what I'm saying? Here, you want some? Always eating my stuff. And yet, I knew that making these cookies, making those cookies, doing that recipe, putting it out there, making it vegan, because that original recipe was not vegan. So I made it vegan, and I just knew that that was just going to make me feel better, make me feel accomplished, have a little snacky snack, you know. It was just like a win-win-win-win-win situation. So I did end up really enjoying that, really enjoying what I did. And so for you guys, I mean, think about what's the next best thing that you need to do to take care of yourself, especially when you're having those moments where just mentally and emotionally, like, you're not doing well. What's gonna be that next best step that you need to take? And that's always what I'm asking myself several times a day, is what's the next best thing that I need to do? What's the next best step that I need to take? And who are the people in my life who are gonna help me make good decisions? Who are the healthy people in my life who are walking the walk and who are doing things the way that I would want to do them, as far as like the patterns and the rhythms that they have in their lives? And again, like, if you don't have people like that in your life right now, it's important to find those people, find your tribe, find your peeps, you know? I mean, I have my peeps, but you know, I need other peeps. And so it's important for me to have people in my life who are walking the walk and doing the things that I aspire to do in one way or another. And I obviously not copying exactly what someone else does, okay? But just mentors and friends and people who can support you in what you're doing and let you know in a loving way when you're not holding yourself to the highest standard you can at that time. Hopefully somebody is there in your life lovingly telling you, hey, I'm really concerned about you. Like, what's up? How can I help you? Like, what's going on that is triggering this behavior in you? I'm concerned. Like, that's how somebody should be respectfully and lovingly approaching you. Like, nobody should be tearing you down, making fun of you, that kind of stuff. We're not here for that. We're here for people who care about you and want to see you at your best, see you happy, and just see you living your life. I mean, this is one life that we get to live, and I refuse, a cis refuses, okay, to be mentally and emotionally drained and sad and all of that stuff and run down all the time. It's not gonna happen. And so self-care, we got facials, okay, we got healthy food. We eat healthy food when we're depressed because that's gonna help us balance our mood, balance those hormones, balance our minerals and the nutrients that we need to, like, keep ourselves going, give us energy. It's important to have that full body wellness, like I was saying in the beginning. Full body wellness, not just food and exercise, but the unseen stuff, you know? Those emotional and those mental muscles, they need to be strong too, and they need to be fed well with good people, good practices, self-care, spiritual disciplines, if that's what y'all are into. Like, I'm definitely into that. Like, God is such a huge part of my life with prayer and community and church and small groups and things like that. Such a huge part of my life, and I'm here for it. And I hope y'all are too. So this video definitely was not planned for today, but here we are. Obviously, I'm not cold anymore. Got heated in discussion. Let me know what y'all think. I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. Let me know what you think about this idea of working just as hard on your mental and emotional health as you do on your physical health and your training. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about me just sharing a little bit more, just a little bit, easing y'all in, ease on down the road. Let me know what y'all think about me just easing on in there with a little bit more personal stuff, sharing a little bit more about my personal journey and things that I'm going through in real time. Like, this stuff is happening in real time, okay? So let me know what y'all think, and I'm happy to share more as time goes on. Excited about this upcoming journey I'm on, so be sure to subscribe because those videos are coming. Content for months and months and months, possibly years, we'll have to see. So drop a comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Contact me if you're interested in health coaching too. Part of my protocol involves mental and emotional health, and so I'm always following my own protocol, hitting that pause button and doing what I need to do to incorporate more self-care into my fitness and health routine. Very important. So thank you again for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Muffin, for joining me for this very important time together. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! I mean, y'all should try getting facials. I mean, I feel unstoppable, really. I mean, she put chapstick on me and everything. Like, it was a whole experience. Like, she did obviously my face and neck, and then she did my shoulders and my chest, and y'all know I don't like chest day, and so my chest was sore from chest day because I avoid it. And then when I started doing chest day, I like do too much because I'm trying to like make up for stuff that I didn't do that I should have done before. And so she just kind of calmed a sis's nerves, okay? Like, it was awesome. And then at the end she was like, you want some chapstick? I was like, girl, you know I want some chapstick. Always, okay? I'm not sure I would have even been able to make this video if I hadn't had the facial. Like, it just put me in a space of like, yes, I should be taking care of my mental and emotional health more, of my self-care. This is all part of self-care. Rest and relaxation, y'all, just as important. Just as important as them deadlifts, okay? Just as important as them bicep curls with the plate, which are harder somehow for me to do than with dumbbells. But yes, just as important. Hi. It's nap time.